Hi there. So today I wanted to talk about healing, and I wanted to talk about what it means to be in balance. And to me, those are the same things. So when things get out of balance, or when there's a problem, meaning, and the reason why I'm using air quotes is because problem is actually something that arises or becomes significant enough to gain our attention. So if we're not making the time to go within, then our problems arise to give us the opportunity to heal or bring back to balance, right? For me, healing is a little bit mysterious. It's this mystical element of like, we're not really sure what's going on, when in fact, healing is about balance, and it's pretty logical. So it's really a math problem, or it's like the physics or the frequency of something. So we're bringing back to balance. So if something grows and becomes imbalanced, for example, what do I mean by that? I mean, if we are in an energy, in a frequency of negativity, of judgment, then something could arise in our lives to give us the opportunity to reconcile that experience within our body. And what I mean by in our body is that we can then hold the feeling in the actual vessel. We can also actually create the tension or the feeling in the body from a belief system or a thought. So everything is arising to give us the opportunity to be in balance. So again, to be in balance is to be in that alignment with self, right? To feel at peace, to have that nervous system zinging, just I'm in balance, I'm loving life, life is loving me, I'm grateful, I feel loved, I'm loving outwardly, right? I'm giving and receiving, all is well. So that's balance. And the more that we are in balance, the more we can hold, the more love we can hold, the more light we can hold, the higher the frequency is. Not a hierarchical frequency, just an internal wholeness of self. So I'm inviting you to consider that something out of balance is simply an opportunity to reconcile and do the opposite, right? So what does it mean? Like, right, we have our scales of self, and this can be for any problem, any imbalance. And I know I'm simplifying it for the sake of the video, but honoring yourself enough to acknowledge that, hey, if there's a problem or a tension or a pain in anything, or it could be with a friend even, right? Something is out of balance. Something is in need to bring back to balance. And oftentimes it's that we need to speak of, we need to name what the tension is, what the conflict is. And unfortunately in this culture, we're conflict avoidant. And I'm going to invite all of us to get really comfortable with having conflict, because conflict is the way that we connect and the way that we grow. This is like, in the soil, when the stuff is all like moving around with the plants and the trees and then it sprouts out. We want this. We actually have this, whether we like it or not. And so getting comfortable with the uncomfortable within self allows us the opportunity to just be honest, vulnerable, authentic, right? This is like a buzzword right now. Like, let's be vulnerable and authentic. Absolutely. To me, the word I might want to use too is like, let's be honest about all of the parts inside. That allows us the greatest opportunity to be in balance, centered, aligned in every moment. And again, as I've said before, there's no judgment if we're out of balance. That's opportunities. It's a gift given to self to bring us back into balance.